Hello everyone, Jay here, and I have some super exciting news to share with you. We are here in Minecraft, and yes, I know it's been a while, but that isn't the most exciting thing I have to share with you. I have something super cool I want to show you, and it is just over this hill. Do you see that down there? Look at this, look at this. Look guys, this is happening. This is really happening. Look at this. These guys are actually in Minecraft, and they work and they move, and they are ready to be played with. These are the little creatures we have in Niche that we have gotten so used to playing with all the time, and they are here with me in Minecraft. This is not some sleight of hand. This is actually, they are in Minecraft, and I know right now they're barking like wolves. I don't have the niche sounds yet. I am working on getting them, but for now they just have the wolf sound effects. And these guys are pretty cool. They're pretty simple, and I will admit right now they are basically glorified wolves because that's how I set them up. They're going to have a lot of common attributes with wolves, so I figured it'd be fitting to take a lot of the vanilla wolf code and use it as a base for them. So right now, did I hear somebody yelp? Right now they just act like wolves, and they don't have gender distinctions yet. As you can see, they all have just the default, what would be in the game the female model, but for now, until I can implement a way of choosing genders. Ooh, a little too close and personal. Hi there. But until I can figure out a way of implementing a gender system, which I don't actually think will be too terribly hard. Right now they all just have the default model, which is like other Minecraft mobs and doesn't actually have a specific gender. But I have a couple things I want to show you. So, like I said, they're a lot like wolves. If we put a sheep here, sheepy's not going to last too long. These guys will take the sheep down, and they will take down the bunnies, and it happens very fast. They are coded identically to wolves right now, so you can tame them with bones, and right now there's no indicator to show if they're tamed. They can be bred with any kind of meat, and as you'll see, where'd the little baby go? The babies are so stinky cute. There's the little baby! Oh my goodness, look at the little baby! Look at the baby! Aww! And they are very, very cute. So, and this is just the preliminary test. So right now, like I said, they do act like wolves. They don't have any unique genetics code yet. That will be coming soon, but they are here in Minecraft and you can interact with them. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about this, and then this is going to be a short video, and I will show you some bloopers that I caught on video afterwards. And I think some of these guys are tamed, right? They're following me, right? Yeah, these guys are following me. Right now, there is no indicator to show whether or not they are tamed. I will add some indicator in the future, but right now, let's just talk a little bit about updates. So obviously, these guys all just have the default same model, same coat, no genetics like we're used to in the actual niche game. That should start to change in the next update, when we will actually be giving these guys gender distinctions, and so the males, like in the game, will have the manes and the females will not. They still will probably only have one pelt color, so this will probably stay the standard for a little while, and then in the 0.0.3 update we will start having pelt colors, and hopefully along with those pelt colors, genetic inheritance. Now, I do want to say, I'm going to be putting this mod up for download if you guys want to try it and help me test it and see how it's working and everything. I do want to say, don't get attached to your creatures. Don't get too attached to them, because most likely the first few updates will be completely incompatible with future updates, because I will be changing a lot of the entity code. This is very, very basic. These guys are basically slightly different, clones of the vanilla wolf with different models and textures and such not. But as I will be adding all the AI code and all the genetics code and everything to them in future updates, any worlds you start with this 0.0.1 alpha will most likely be incompatible with future versions. So it's mostly just for you to play around with, kind of get a feel for it, and kind of test things out. But so yeah, the 0.0.2 mod will focus on gender distinctions. The 0.0.3 model or update will focus on pelt colors, and beyond that we'll go into a lot of the more detailed aspects of the niche game, which will include the patterns, the different eye colors. I want to make it so that these gems function a lot like the Vanilla Wolf's collar. In fact, let's get a Vanilla Wolf here, and just for the sake of comparison, let's get some of those guys in. So here we have our Vanilla Wolf, and as you can see, they're pretty similar size-wise and otherwise. The textures are, of course, different. These guys have those adorably huge ears. But other than that, they're about the same. We will be implementing different body types. Hopefully the claw types. And that's the other thing you'll probably notice is missing from this is those berries, which you need in the actual game to be able to move your creatures. Now, obviously, that's not how Minecraft works. Things are a little bit different here than they will be in the actual game. And so berries, I haven't totally decided how I'm going to use them. They probably will replace or at least supplement straight up meat, like this raw beef here that they all want, as a food source. But I'm also thinking they might be able to be used in some sort of future genetic upgrade system, potentially involving the ability to mutate in new genetics like you can in the actual game. So I haven't totally decided. I'm still trying to figure it out. First of all, I want to get the genetic system at least implemented so that you can start breeding these guys for specific colorations and such not. And so that we have actual male and female distinguishing like there is in the game and not just the genderless Minecraft mobs. Because that will add a lot more interest and make these guys stand out a lot more from just your normal Minecraft mobs. And of course, we want to get them with their actual sounds. And right now, I'm focusing on these guys. Right now, if you look at the spawn egg, it says niche tribling, and I didn't color the egg. I'll do that in the next update. I forgot. So it's just black right now. I don't think there actually is a canon name for these guys. So in the mod, unless I hear otherwise from the developers at Niche, they're going to be triblings. And we'll stick with that for now. But I'm going to work on these guys first and try to get them coded and implemented, and we'll see how that goes, and we'll see how how the actual game continues to update alongside with the mods, and maybe work some of those in. We'd probably, my thought on these, and these guys also, if you do get the mod, if you do download the mod and play with it, do note these guys do not spawn naturally in the world yet. I was going to try and add that this update. Minecraft has apparently changed their spawning system for spawning entities into the world in between 1.10 and 1.8, which is the last version I modded in, and I have not actually figured it out yet. Here, excuse me, I'm just gonna set the time real fast here. Oops. I'm derping. Oh, come on now. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played in creative mode, but I'm still using the recorder that doesn't handle the dark well, so I don't want it to become night on here. But anyway, so we will eventually be hopefully adding in other creatures like the carnivores and any new creatures that they might add, or those dodomingos or the little bunnies. We'll have them be distinguished from these guys. Oh, that guy's toast. We'll have them be distinguished from these guys here. And, I'm sorry. We will distinguish them, the little white ones that run around and steal the berries. I do want to have the berries grow on bushes so that you can farm them. I'd like to implement a lot of that. I'd like to implement that little health fruit that we found. And, oh, what have I done? Oh man. I'm not spawning any more bunnies right now. Someone should take those spawn eggs away from me. But I do want to implement the other mobs, and like that predatory bird, that's probably going to be pretty hard. I don't think I've ever actually done anything that flies before, so that'll be an interesting test for me to just see what I'm capable of with this. But so yeah, for the next few updates, what you can look for and expect to see is genders and pelt colors, and coming after that, patterning, possibly the ability to dye these little gems on their chest, much like you can dye a wolf's collar. So like if we take some lapis lazuli here and click on this guy, we can change his collar color to blue. We may be able, I want to be able make that possible for these little gems here, sort of like how you can change them in game. And we'll be adding berry bushes hopefully pretty soon. I'm hoping to implement nests as a necessary requirement for breeding these guys. And actually, the way I'm thinking of it right now is because a lot of the actual game involves mutating those new genes through the gene menu, mutating in genes that aren't previously dominant or recessive in your actual tribe. I'm suspecting that will probably, the way I want to work it in here is to have that be somehow tied with the nests. So, but they probably won't do that right away. So I've got to see if I can figure out how to implement that breeding system. But anyway, I've kind of just been going on now. I'm going to put this video up. There will be a couple bloopers at the end of this that you can see some of my derps in the midst of trying to mod these guys in. And there will also be a link to where you can download this mod and try it for yourself in the video description. But keep in mind, these guys do not spawn naturally in the world just yet. You do have to spawn them in through the creative, through the spawn egg, which is the spawn niche tribe link right here. And you can see I can spawn these guys in all over the place, and they'll be everywhere. So but I'm gonna roll the bloopers now. That's all I have to say for the time being. So enjoy the bloopers, and until next time, this is Jay, over and out. Have fun playing NicheCraft. See you guys later. So, I'm here in the Minecraft development environment, and, you know, as you might have heard, I'm actually working on a niche mod for Minecraft, and this is just one example of the things that can go wrong when you're modding. And you probably, by the time you see this, will have seen the other blooper with the endlessly spinning tails. If not, that video will likely follow this one, so enjoy. But I I thought I'd show you what happens if you mix up the positive and negative coordinates when telling the computer where to place a box. And I'm sorry, this is a little bit of nightmare fuel, but yeah. 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 I'm just gonna go fix this now. Oh dear. Oh dear.